the current undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the current so-called leader, so-called tribal chief of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa, appear to be on a collision course. And again, there's a lot of reports out there saying that this match won't happen. It won't take place until SummerSlam, or that it will actually be one of the main event matches at SummerSlam. But regardless of that fact, it does seem that Solo Sikoa is set to be Cody Rhodes' next challenger. Now, if you ask me, this is a match, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, that if built properly, sure, it can main event SummerSlam. Sure, it could be a top headliner for the biggest party of the summer, WWE's second biggest pay-per-view event of the year, if built up properly. But I'm getting the sense that Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa is going to take place at Money in the Bank in Toronto. Cody Rhodes is going to retain his championship. Cody Rhodes is going to come this close to losing it because of the bloodline, because of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa and Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman, whatever you want to call it. They're going to be this close to defeating Cody Rhodes. And then we're going to get one of the biggest returns, one of the biggest pops in WWE 2024. Because the true tribal chief, your tribal chief, my tribal chief, our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, will make his return to WWE. And again, fans have been chanting this, not just in America, worldwide, at every single chance that they get, every single time Solo Sikoa is out there talking about his bloodline. We hear the fans chant, "We want Roman." So now WWE finally has what they've wanted. Roman Reigns as an uber babyface, about to make his comeback, and people want to see him back because, again, long-term storytelling, long-term booking. That's why Roman Reigns was champion for 3+ years. Because regardless of whether you liked him or whether you hated him, whether you liked his title reign or whether you hated his title reign, the fact that he was champion for so long, the fact that he kept winning, the fact that he kept out there going and keeping the same super megastar aura that he currently has, puts him in that conversation. That's why I don't like the revolving door of, oh, it's this guy's chance, oh, that guy, oh, Cesaro, oh, Bryan Danielson. No. The only way to build stars is literally, quite literally, to shove them down people's throats. That's just how pro wrestling works. You want to know why? Because that's how sports dynasties work. There's a reason why people hate the Patriots. And Tom Brady on top of that. So, with that said, Cody Rhodes is going to retain his title against Solo Sikoa at Money in the Bank. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Solo Sikoa is not winning the WWE Championship. We're not getting Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes in a rematch at SummerSlam, even though that would be pretty damn interesting. And again, that would hold us off on the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton feud and rivalry that, in my opinion, should be more of a WrestleMania main event. Especially if you don't plan on having Cody Rhodes versus the final boss, The Rock, at next year's WrestleMania. You gotta give him a top main event star at WrestleMania, and that's the Viper. Now, with that said, Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa set for SummerSlam. And again, there's a lot of fans out there in the IWC, for lack of a better word, or for lack of a better term, complaining about Solo Sikoa being the current leader of the bloodline. Saying that he's not ready, saying that he's not being portrayed properly, saying that he's fallen on the microphone as far as putting this stable over. They don't like the dynamic between Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa and all of that. I hate to say it. I really do hate to say it, but to me, that's just coping to the fact that Roman Reigns, the true tribal chief, is not a part of this stable currently. And so fans, as emotional as they are, equate or try to compare the current bloodline with Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tangaloa with the previous bloodline. And they don't like that, of course. But again, this is all long-term storytelling. We're going to get to it. This is all for a purpose. And in my opinion, Solo Sikoa has been doing a tremendous job as a leader of this new incarnation of the bloodline. Of course, not to the level of Roman Reigns, never to that level, because like I said just a few moments ago, they built Roman Reigns so much that very few people, if any, wrestlers on the roster can reach that status. This is all, this is all long-term storytelling. This is all, everything WWE does right now, every single moment, every single segment, everything is going to lead down to Bloodline Civil War. And right now, the best way to establish Solo Sikoa as the current leader, as the current force of the Bloodline, is to have him challenge Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Have him pose a threat. Have him try to recuperate what Roman Reigns lost. That adds layers to the future rivalry between Sikoa and Reigns. That's just one guy's opinion. All right? But I don't see anything wrong with Solo taking over the bloodline while Roman Reigns is away. I don't see any issue with how Solo Sikoa has been portrayed on WWE TV as of late. I don't. As simple as that. So with that said, what are your thoughts on Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa? Do you think it's just a one-off for Money in the Bank? Do you think it's going to extend itself all the way to SummerSlam? And then in Cleveland, we're going to get the return of the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And what do you think of Solo Sikoa's current run as the leader of the Bloodline 2.0? Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. With that said, my name is Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.